Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Friday Jazz Happy Hour. I am your host, Bill Walker, and it is lovely to be with you on this post-Christmas, post-Boxing Day occasion. Still getting my windows sorted out over here. Just a sec. There we go. All right. Let me cut back to camera 4 again because we've got to talk about this little diorama. You see, baby is switched to pink, and right next to her is the pig. And this is a pig that Mary has been making this week. It is nearly finished, and this celebrates references an Austrian tradition that Mary learned about when she was teaching English over there. And I believe the correct term is Glückschweine. It is a lucky pig for New Year's. So baby and pig are getting ready for New Year's Eve out in the knitted Christmas forest. Isn't that nice? Okay. Let's send some greetings. I see that Katie is here, Anakin Mosi in the house. And Barry and Ginger and family are here and ready for the funk. Me too, man. Stuart is here. Happy Friday, Stuart. Glad you could join us. Bob and Julie and Cookie. Rick and probably Sherry are here. Happy Friday. Emma is in the house. And Dave Darling is here from Kona. Aloha. All right, Kira is very restless. Oh my gosh. All the cats are going nuts. Oh, here is Morgan. Oh, Captain Oink. Yes, I oops. Sorry about that. I forgot to say that the lucky pig is named Captain Oink, and we're going to have a song for Captain Oink for the end of the show. Meanwhile, here's news. Joining us from Minnesota, almost in Canada. I bet you're having colder weather than we are. Okay. So I'm going to start with what I consider to be one last Christmas song. It's not that Christmassy. And then after that, we're going to have to go directly to cat treats because this is just bananas. But anyway, here's a lovely tune called A Child is Born. Tad Jones and Mel Lewis, I believe. That's a Thad Jones tune called Child is Born. I just heard the original version of that last night. I was listening to, a couple things. I found Blue Note Records account on new social service I'm checking out called Blue Sky, and they shared a Spotify playlist of Blue Note Records Christmas music, which featured the original version of that tune. So you see, I'm not the only one who thinks it's a Christmas tune. Okay, now we have to do something about these cats. Okay, let's cue camera 4. We have 4 cats. And they're an important part of the house, so we like to get them on camera. That's Rosie in the left, and then Morgan behind her, and Neo way in the back, and Kira's run off somewhere invisible. The Fabulous 4. Let's see. Yeah, Stuart, thanks for joining us. Glad you found us here. News, I think you were here maybe one other time because I remember you talking about Minnesota. Anyway, glad you're back. All right, I think these cats got a little manic about food while we were gone. Even though they were certainly fed regularly as usual. It's all right, kitties. News says 37 and very foggy. Yeah. Well, live music, that's the cure for that, don't you think? Okay, we are going to move on to something quite different. Here is a kind of a thing I've been getting into since I started the show is playing around with Thelonious Monk. You know, there's generally you can stretch those tunes pretty far, and they remain intact. And so I would like to have a go at a reggae version of a Monk tune called I Mean You. That one's called I Mean You. And like some of the other monk tunes that I do, you got to check out Carmen McRae's version of that song. It's got vocals and it's way too much fun. Wow, Stuart is experiencing minus 13. I don't know if that's centigrade or Fahrenheit, but I have this vague memory that at that point it's not so different. Anyway, and Rick is combating that sort of thing with a little aquavit. That sounds like a nice idea. Let's see. Let's do another tune. Oh yeah. So one of the things that's going on is that we have the opportunity to host a musical gathering on Sunday, which is our San Jose Choro Club. And so in honor of that gathering, I wanted to do one of those songs because I talked about the last time we were hosting this group. So let me go fetch so this tune is called Quiero y Sosego, and the composer Quichimbinho is one of the pillars of this style of music. What I hear is a combination of the Brazilian samba rhythms and chord progressions, plus the kinds of melodies that we find in Scott Joplin. It's sort of influenced by European waltzes and polkas and that sort of thing. And this particular one, though, a lot of them are very up tempo. This one is more of a ballad. Let me go get the accordion in just a second. Okay, so here is a choro called Eu Quero e Sossego. There you go. That's a little taste of choro. I just love that melody so much. Really pretty. And typical instruments, there would be a 7-string guitar that has an extra low string, so it can kind of cover the bass parts. And there should be a pandero, which to us Westerners looks like a tambourine, with the jangles around the outside. And then you would have one or more melody instruments, often flute, clarinet, and accordion. And it's just it's a really cool kind of music, worth checking out. Okay, let me set down this accordion just a sec. Up next is a tune that I think I have not done since episode 51. I think it's one of these ones I kept. Well, anyway, it fell out of my record keeping, so I lost track of it. Anyway, this one is the music of Charlie Parker. This tune is called Scrapple from the Apple. That's Scrapple from the Apple from Charlie Parker. And let's see. Hey, Janice is here. Happy Friday, Janice. Glad you could join us. Yes, I am fond of the look of that accordion. Thank you. And Mary Kimberly is here from Oregon. Hi, Mary. Glad you could join us. Got 2 Marys in the house. All right. Now we're going to change the mood. One of the things I love about the melodica is it lets me dig into different melodies and, just try on a different musical persona. And this tune is definitely one of those. Hey, Gwen is here. Happy Friday, Gwen. Welcome, welcome. Anyway, so Leon Russell, composition that you probably know from George Benson. That one's called This Masquerade. Leon Russell composition is sung by George Benson. Too much fun. Alrighty. So I have this weekly phone call with my brother, and one of the things we talk about is what are you avoiding this week? And for the last few weeks, I've been avoiding this next tune, and I don't know why, because it's really cool. I guess because it's a little bit hard, but this is the week we get back on that horse. We can do it together. It's a really neat tune written by guitarist and composer Pat Metheny. And my friend Rich Berlin did it in his band called Sharp 9, and I just loved that. And so sometime over COVID, I started working on it. Anyway, this tune is called Beat 70. Beat 70. Well, partly I think it's challenging because I run out of air when I'm playing on that thing. I've mostly conquered that problem. Every once in a while, when the lips get tingly, it means I'm not getting enough oxygen. Okay. Oh, Barry noticed and Sherry also noticed my silly Christmas quotation. It's that time of year, y'all. Can't help it. Oh, Jim said nice things about Beat 70. Thanks, Jim. Okay. Good. That was fun. But I think before we cool down after that, we got to do one more. Got to do one more funky tune. Barry's looking for more funk, I can tell. And so here's one favorite from the show, I think, for some of you. You'll know it. Sissy strut from the meters. I got so out of control there. I set off some unwanted sustained note there at the bottom of the keyboard. Even know what that was. That's all right. It's a landing we walked away from. Yeah, the meters. If you don't know them, gotta check them out. Such awesome stuff. And we apparently we got Funk fans in the house. Barry and Ginger and Julie. Thank you so much. I feel the same, as you could tell. Okay. I got to re-aim. Hang on just a moment. Wanted to go back to our little montage here. Yeah. Captain Oink is our lucky pig, as I was telling you. And our closer tonight goes out to Captain Oink. And, well, in some sense, to the rest of you. And maybe, while I'm playing this one, you can tell us, in the words of Frank Lesser, what are you doing New Year's Eve? Frank Lesser's What Do You Do on New Year's Eve? Barry wants me to sing this sometime. Man, it's a big range. I'll think about it, Barry. I've got another year at least. Oh, and Ginger wants the knitted Christmas tree pattern. Yeah, good idea, Mary. Ginger, we can hook you up with that. Mary's got it. Oh, I forgot to mention, I want to roll over our tip jar from last time because I feel really strongly about it. One of the things I learned about on our trip was the Chatham Island Tycho Trust, which operates a reserve called Sweetwater, where they have all the nesting seabirds of this particular species, which is called Tycho or magenta petrel, and it's a really fantastic little seabird. And this small organization is operating this small reserve, and all the world's Tycho are breeding there. And yeah, so if you like what you hear, in lieu of a regular tip jar, maybe you could take your browser over to tycho.org.nz, I think. Yes, taiko.org.nz is their address. Drop them a few bucks. Tell them Bill sent you. That would be great. I was seeing this groundswell of interest in funk here in the chat room and wondering about doing an extra show over the holidays, maybe just an all funk show. Perhaps I will send out a survey or something like that. Anyway, if that idea interests you, stay tuned on this channel. And by the way, we have the YouTube channel here. You can like and subscribe to that. You can find our website at FridayJazzHappyHour.com, where you can subscribe to our email mailing list. Yes, thank you, Mary. It is tycho.org.nz, as the locals would say. I lost my train of thought. Anyway, for sure, we will be back in your feed next Friday, where it'll be next year already. Holy moly. Okay. Getting some positive affirmation for that idea. I will talk to my stage crew and see when we can work that out. But yeah, let's see if we can make that happen. Anyway, until we meet again soon, stay healthy and stay hydrated and enjoy your weekend. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.